My wife and I were preparing for our first child, and what we realized is that Richton Park was calling us. There was a little subdivision right off of a Sauk Trail called Lincoln Crossings, and it had a development sign out. So as we parked our car, walked into the model, and I'm focused on the map. My wife was focused on, of course, the houses. And I saw this street called Brian Court. Oh my goodness.
Say, honey, what do you think? Could you live with me, knowing who I am, on the block with my name? And just like when I asked her to marry me, she said yes. From that moment forward, we began our mission to become a part of this community, a community of neighbors. And that was the motto, and still is the motto, of the Lincoln Crossing subdivision. As we recognize the growth potential, but it was a very friendly and home-based area. We thought it could get bigger. We thought it could get better. And what we have witnessed over the last several years has been a great burst of energy and development. I'm so excited of what we've accomplished here over the last several years. One of the things I've had an opportunity to do is participate on a few of the leadership groups, one being the Homeowner Association. I had a chance to be president for over 25 years of the Lincoln Crossings Homeowner Association, and that has been a blessing. One of the most important things we felt was needed in our community was a center of activity that our youth, our seniors, and those in the middle could kind of come and hang out and enjoy themselves. So we took on the mission, and we found a proper opportunity to put that community center in the Lincoln Crossings area. So you talk about being, again, thrilled to have picked the perfect location to find his future. Our family participated actively, as well as several other members of the community, and we all came together and talked about what do we want to put here. What we ended up with is an amazing facility that has a basketball court, a walking path, some amenities for, I'll call it meetings and other type of activities. And we use it as a place to come together and celebrate. I mean, there's so much deep pride in the members of our community from all of the different backgrounds that they've ascended from. You talk about a settling spot. Richton Park has definitely done that. We're along a trail, the Sauk Trail. And back in the day, that trail was important too. Some know it as a portion of the Underground Railroad opportunity. But the main thing is settlers and others have walked through this path in order to determine how to make it work for them. What we've been doing in Richton Park as a community is making it work for us. And our community center is a great testament to that opportunity. We didn't stop there though. We felt in our community that we needed to enhance education, and one of the big bangs for our buck was the introduction of a charter school. So we were able to accomplish with the rest of the South suburban communities a very strong advocacy for an alternative option for high schoolers. And with our support and the strong leadership of Dr. Davis, Richton Park and the South suburbs landed what we're going to look at now as a premier institution of education for our youth. Not competing with the local high schools, that was never the mission. The mission was competing with the ideas of the parents on how they wanted to raise their youth. And I'm proud to say my youngest son is a graduate of Southland. And so we've got that running through our veins. We're excited about it. Just another positive that when we look at where Richton Park is headed versus where we've been, we know the journey is in the right direction. There's more to it. There's a lot more to it. We're building businesses. We just brought a huge asset into the community with Walmart. There's been some extremely great results from that. They've been a great partner to our community. Our residents are pleased with the option. And just this year, to add to this great excitement, we just opened a fresh market store. So we understand what our community desires as leaders. And if nothing else, each of us in our own homes is a leader. And the most important thing for me that I've recognized is home is where the heart is. And with our veteran commitment here in Richton Park, with our commitment to our seniors, and our constant focus on the evolving needs of our youth, I just believe that if we stay together as we move forward, we will build what we're going to refer to as a premier community and a magnet for others that think like us into the community of Richton Park.